Hello everyone and welcome back to another strength workout with Cult Home. I am your coach Nitish Balal and I am here with another dumbbell full body workout. I hope you have your dumbbells, your mat, your water bottle and your hand towel to get started. Without further ado, let's get straight into the warm-up. Okay, so we are doing a full body workout today, so we want to make sure that every single joint in our body is ready, so that when we do the movements, we feel no kind of stiffness or rigidity when we are trying to move. All right. So we're going to be doing 3 movements. The first movement is an inchworm to scapula push-up. So what is an inchworm to scapula push-up? You're going to start off with an inchworm, feet as wide as your hips or slightly less than your shoulders. Get your palm completely on the floor. You can put the weight onto your palms, crawl forwards. Once you reach your high plank, you're going to be doing 3 scapula push-ups. Just go down and up. Down and up, down and up. If you find it trouble doing this with a high plank, you can keep your knees down and then still do scapula push-ups. This is going to help you in warming up your scapula and your deltoids, so that whenever we are doing any kind of pressing, it's going to keep your shoulders in good health. All right, I'm going to come back and then we're going to start together 30 seconds. All right, inchworm, 3 scapula push-ups. Let's go. That's it. Make sure your hips are not moving way too much when you're doing this. Stand all the way up. Go back. And reset. One more rep. Let's go. And done. Alright, that was our first movement. For the second movement, we're going to be doing something for our quads, hip flexors and hamstrings at the same time. Okay, so you're going to get down on your knees, night to hamstring stretch. Alright, so your rear knee is going to be under your hip, the front heel is going to be slightly ahead of your knee. From here, you're going to first squeeze your butt, push yourself forward. This will make you feel a good stretch in your hip flexor, and then you're going to come all the way back and hold this position to feel a stretch in your hamstring. We're going to be doing this for 30 seconds each side. All right, first squeeze your butt, lean forwards and then lean back. Reset. Again, squeeze your butt, lean forward, lean back. Again, reset, squeeze your butt, lean forward and then lean back. Keep doing this for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3 and reset. Squeeze, lean, back and reset. All right, last rep. Lean, back and reset. Okay, we're going to switch legs. First, squeeze your butt, lean forward and stretch. Reset, squeeze, lean and back. Every time you come back, you should feel a good stretch in your hamstring as well. If you're not, what you can do is try and point the toes more towards yourself. That's going to help you stretch your hamstring. All right, squeeze, lean, back and stretch. Last rep, squeeze, lean, back and stretch. Excellent. Now, for the third movement, again, we are going to be doing a lot of pulling as well today. So we want our spine to be in good health. So just to warm our spine up, we're going to be doing some cat camel. Okay, for that, knees under hips, palms under shoulders, shoulders rolled back. From there, get into a camel, look towards your belly button and get into a cat, look up towards the ceiling. Okay, 30 seconds, let's go. Inhale during camel, exhale during cat. Inhale during camel, exhale during cat. Inhale during camel, exhale during cat. Inhale during camel. 10 more seconds, guys. Keep moving. Exhale during cat. Inhale during camel. Exhale during cat. And done. Excellent. That was round 1. We're going to be doing one more round of this entire warm-up just to get the body ready for what's going to come next. Okay. Just give me a second. And let's go. First thing, inchworm to scapula push-up. Again, stand at one end of the mat, go down, put the weight onto your palms, and go. Remember, if you can't do a regular scapula push-up, you can always do a knee scapula push-up. That is still going to be equally effective for the strength that you have. It's going to improve the condition of your deltoids as well as your scapula. All right, up, reset. One more rep, let's go. Okay, and that's the end of inchworm to scapula push-up. Now we're going to go ahead and do knight to hamstring for 30 seconds each on each side. All right, so what we're going to do is first squeeze your butt, lean forward, and then back. 30 seconds. Let's go. Squeeze, lean, stretch, back. Reset. Squeeze, lean, stretch back, and reset. Squeeze, lean, stretch back, and reset. 10 more seconds. Lean, stretch back, and reset. Okay, let's get one more rep. Lean, stretch back, and reset. Excellent. Moving on to the other side. Make sure if you're not feeling a great stretch in your hamstrings, you can slightly push the front leg forwards. That's going to help you in getting a better stretch. All right. Squeeze forward, stretch back. I feel a much better stretch in my hamstrings right now because I pushed my heel forward. Squeeze, stretch, lean back, and reset. Squeeze, lean forwards, stretch back, and reset. Squeeze, lean forward, stretch back, and reset. Last one. Forward, all the way back, and reset. Excellent. Last one, cat camel, 30 seconds, just like we did in the first round. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips, and go. Exhale while you do the cat. Inhale while you do the camel. Exhale. Inhale. And keep moving. Okay, last 3 seconds. And done. Excellent job, guys. That brings us to the end of the warm-up. I'm sure all of you must be very, very curious about what the workout is for today. Well, like I said, it's a full body workout. We're going to be doing different kinds of movements to target as many muscles as possible in the body. I'm going to take you through each one of them. The first movement that we are going to be doing is called an Arnold's press. So you're going to grab 2 dumbbells. You're going to get it onto your shoulders. The change in Arnold's press is you're going to be facing the dumbbells in a way that the knuckles are pointing forwards. You can see my knuckles pointing towards you. From here, you're going to first twist the dumbbell out and then press it up. Get it back down and reset. Okay. How we are going to do it is what we don't want to do. Few things. Have a look at it from the side. When you twist and end up pressing, you don't want your sternum to pop out. You don't want to be doing this. Okay. You want to keep your spine in a natural position and then get back down. Second mistake that you don't want to do, go all the way up, press up, elbows are not locked out. Okay. You want to press the elbows completely and then get back. Last mistake, you don't want to over press either. Okay. Once you press, you don't want the shoulders to go all the way up and touch your ears. You want to keep it relaxed with elbows locked. Okay. Grab your dumbbells. Let's do 5 reps together. I've done 3. I'm going to try 2 more. In the meanwhile, you guys can grab your dumbbells and try 5 reps of Arnold press. Exhale on the top. Inhale while you come down. That's it. Excellent job, guys. That was your Arnold's press. Okay. And then now moving on to the second movement, we're going to be doing some crush rows. We did a pressing movement in the beginning, following which we're going to be doing a pulling movement so that all our push muscles can relax while we are pulling. All right. So you're going to grab a dumbbell. You're going to keep it between your feet. Get your feet as wide as your shoulders preferably. If that is too much, you can slightly get it narrower. Grab the dumbbell from the sides. Make sure your heels are above, make sure your knees are above your heels. Back is straight, hips are back, shoulders roll back, and then go for your rows. 1. Every time you row, you're going to exhale. When you lower the dumbbell, make sure your shoulders are still in the socket. You don't want to lower the dumbbell to a point that the shoulders will start rounding. Keep the shoulders rolled back, pull it to your stomach, take it back down so that the shoulders remain intact. Alright, pick a dumbbell with which you can easily do say about 10 to 12 reps. Pick that dumbbell, try 5 reps and see if you're not making any of these mistakes. Alright, weight on your heels, back straight, shoulders rolled back and body straight. Balance, okay? Grab your dumbbell, try 5 reps and then I'm going to take you to the next movement. Okay, for the next movement, we are going to be doing something called a mixed lateral raise. I'm sure you must have tried this before. If you haven't, have a look at it. So, a mixed lateral raise is basically a combination of a front and a side lateral raise. So, how we are going to do is, we are going to alternate it. We're going to grab 2 dumbbells, 1 in each arm. We're going to do 1 front raise with one arm, lateral raise with the other arm, and then keep switching it for every alternate rep. It looks something like this. Switch, switch, switch. Alright, grab your dumbbells. Again, I will recommend to go relatively lighter on this one. It feels easy. We do not realize this whenever we do a lot of push-ups, any kind of pressing, we tend to overtrain our front deltoid. So you'll always be able to lift heavier on your front raise, but you'll be able to lift lighter on your lateral raise. So you want to grab a lighter pair of dumbbells so that when you're doing mixed reps, you will not struggle with the entire interval when you're doing the movement. Okay. For the last movement, we are doing something called a Zottman curl. For this, you'll be needing 2 dumbbells. You're going to hold it. It's a pretty simple movement, trying and getting as much work done through the biceps as possible. You're going to first hold the dumbbells that your fingernails are going to be pointing forwards. From there, you're going to curl all the way up. On the way, when you curl down, you're going to first twist the dumbbell and then get it down. Once it is down, reset. Alright, grab your dumbbells. Let's do 3 reps together. Take a deep breath in. Keep your core tight. Shoulders roll back. Curl. Reverse. Reset. Let's go 1 more rep. 1 last rep. That's it, guys. Excellent job. Okay, so we know the 4 movements. First one, Arnold's press. Second one, crush grip row. Third one, mixed lateral raise. And the 4th one is going to be Zottman curls. Okay. Now, if you notice, I am specifically purposefully not tying my laces up because I want to show the fact that whenever you're doing any kind of posterior chain movement, like for example, we're going to be doing crush rows, how putting the weight on heels can make a great change in your movement. I'm not wearing laces because I can consciously focus on putting my weight on my heels when I do my crush rows. If I am unable to do that, my feet will start slipping inside the shoe, which is why I'm trying to remind myself that you have to put your weight on your heels. That is why I'm going to try it. We're going to do this and focus on this aspect throughout the workout today whenever we are doing any kind of posterior chain movement. All right. Have a small break, have some water. We're going to start in the next 1 minute. So how we're going to do the movement or the workout is, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 1 minute interval each for all the 4 movements. We're going to be working for 35 seconds and rest for 25 seconds. Slightly amping it up. I know it's more of upper body movements in this one and it's going to be challenging, but yeah, we are here for that and we're going to kill it. All right, grab your dumbbells, get ready. Let's get started. Remember, 35 on, 25 off, 4 movements, 3 sets, and go. Every time you press up, exhale, Every time you lower, inhale. If you're finding it too difficult to do the Arnold's press, you can continue doing your regular dumbbell press as well. Arnold's press is just going to help you pull the shoulder out and help you get into a better position and will help you release your scapula as well. And time. Excellent job, guys. 25 seconds of rest. First round, first movement done. Now, you're going to get ready for the crush row. Now, while you're doing this, I want you to focus on how I'm keeping my weight on my heels, because of which my feet are going to be firmly planted within my shoes. Alright, that is the most tricky part of this movement. Okay, let's go. Shoulders roll back, back straight, hips back, weight on heels. Keep moving. So, how do you come to know that your weight is on your heels? If you look at my shoes, I'll be starting to wiggle my toes right now. And if I'm able to wiggle my toes, it means that my weight are on my heels. Look. So if my body weight is on my front side of the leg, I won't be able to wiggle my toes. If I try to wiggle my toes, my body weight is going to move backwards and then I'll be able to. And rest. Excellent job, guys. Small things like these can go a long way with respect to your movement. The more your body weight is on your heels, the more you're going to be able to engage your lats and your rhomboids. Right, 5 more seconds before we get started with mixed grip lateral raises. Okay, let's go. Every time you exhale, raise the dumbbells up. Inhale while you lower them. You can take a small break while you reset your position before you start your next rep. Okay, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job, guys. Keep moving. Why did I keep my dumbbells down? There's hardly 25 seconds of rest. We've been holding the dumbbells too firmly when we are doing lateral raises. So if your forearms are not going to be free, when you start doing your bicep curl, your forearms are going to be super pumped and you'll find it difficult to finish all those reps for 35 seconds. Okay, let's go. Ottoman curls. Forearms feel nice. And go. Remember, if the weight is heavy, try and control your core. No movement in your spine. Elbows are fixed. Only your arms move. You don't want to be doing this. Alright, keep your back straight. Just curl, reverse, and lower. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job, guys. That brings us to the end of round 1. We just left with 2 more to go. A great upper body strength session here. And the finisher is going to be something spicy with some lower body movements. Okay? 5 more seconds before we get started with the next round. Alright, Arnold's press. Grab your dumbbells. Have a look at it from the side this time. Remember, no overpressing. Lock your elbows out. Keep your back straight. Keep breathing. Right? All right. And last rep. And rest. Excellent job, guys. Going really good. Okay. So, almost halfway there. Crush row. And we'll be done with our half of the workout that we planned to. Okay, grab your dumbbell, keep it between your feet. Again, weight on your heels, hips go back, knees above your heels, shoulders rolled back. Grab your dumbbell and go. That's it. Keep your neck neutral. Should not be looking way too much down, way too much up. Slightly down is fine, but try and keep it as much neutral as possible. See how my shoulders are in its socket, not going down like that. No rounding of shoulders. Roll back, pull. I can still wiggle my toes, which means the weight is on my heels. And done. Excellent. Okay. 20 more seconds. Keep walking. Let your forearms relax. And then we're going to be going ahead with mixed grip lateral raises. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, guys. Keep moving. No swinging of your body. Keep your core tight. Raise it as high as you can. If you're tired, take a small break. 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent. I'm going to keep it down. Like I said, I want my forearms to be as fresh as possible for my bicep curls. No point holding the dumbbells after your work time is done. Just wiggle your fingers. Shake your arms. It's going to help you release the stiffness in your forearms. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost there, guys. Excellent. This is going to be hard, but just hang in there. Get the job done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent. That brings us to the end of round 2. Incredible job. I can feel an amazing pump in my upper body. My lats, my shoulder, my triceps, my biceps all feel amazingly pumped. We're going to take it to the next level in the last round. So try and focus and engage every single muscle that is there in the body to get these movements done. All right, let's go. Arnold's press. Have a look at it from this diagonal angle right now. That's it. If you get tired, you can get the dumbbells down, rest for a second, breathe. Once your muscles are ready, pick them up, go for reps. Okay, one more. And we are done. Good job, guys. That brings us to the end of Arnold's press at least. Crush grip row. If you are finding the crush grip rows to be relatively easier than the other 3 movements, you can try and do a controlled eccentric as well. Pull it up. While you take it down, take it in 3 seconds. All right, for the last round, let's try and do that. If there are any beginners who are trying it for the first time, just do normal. Don't try and do any eccentrics. Okay, weight on heels. Hips back. Shoulders are pulled back. And row. Those who've been training regularly, note how I'm using 3 seconds to lower the dumbbell down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. Lovely. 20 more seconds before we get started with the dumbbell lateral raise, which is with a mixed grip, of course. And then finally finishing it off with Ottoman curls. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it. Focus on your breathing. It's going to help you maintain your posture. If you look at it from the side, if I stop breathing, I'm going to start swinging. Just look. But the moment I control my breath, go tight, and done. Okay, keep the dumbbells down. Wiggle your fingers. Shake your forearms. Just get some fresh blood into the forearms so that you can make the most out of biceps. Everybody loves to do a bicep set at the end of the workout, right? We're always pumped to have that 0.1 inch of an increase in our biceps as well, just because of the pump. Feels good, right? Okay, last 35 seconds. Let's go. Have a look at it from the diagonal angle as well, how my elbows don't move at all. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job, guys. Lovely. All right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. You're going to walk around up and down on your mat, catch your breath, recover from the workout, have some water, and then I'm going to run you through the finisher and what we are going to do it in that. All right. Okay, so now about the finisher. Well, it's spicy, but it's simple. All right. So, we've done a bunch of upper body movements and we're going to be doing some lower body right now. We just have 2 movements in the finisher. First one is a 1.5 squat. What is a 1.5 squat? So you basically go down into a squat, come up only halfway and then complete the squat once again. So if I do it fast, it'll look something like this. Think of it as a bounce squat. Okay? So this is 1, half and complete. Alright? I give you some time to practice 5 reps. Everybody stand on your mat. Feet hip width apart, toes pointing outside, back straight. Start with your hips. Let's do 5 reps of 1.5 squat. Nice and controlled. Up. 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 And then finally, yes, that's 5 reps. Alright. So this was our first movement. For the second movement, we're going to be doing something new today. Okay, so we're going to use 2 dumbbells. I'm sure most of you have done a kettlebell swing once or the other in your life. We're going to replace that with dual dumbbell kettlebell swings. So again, somebody who's been doing this regularly, go ahead with dual dumbbell. If you are new to this, just hold 1 dumbbell. I'm going to show it with 2 dumbbells first and then I'm going to show you the single dumbbell variation. So you're going to just keep the dumbbells between your feet. Okay, from there, you're going to push it back and swing. Swing. Again, here, the point of keeping the weight on your heels is again very critical. All right, how do you do it? Is if you're someone who's never done kettlebell swings before, here's a small tip. Keep your feet at the edge of the mat. You want to just focus on pushing your hips back as much as you can. Keep the knees over your heels. From here, just focus on squeezing your butt. Up. Push back. Up. Push back. Up. Every time you're doing this movement, only thing you have to care about is every time you're pushing your hips back, dumbbells go behind your feet. Every time you squeeze your butt, dumbbells swing forward. If you're doing it with 1 dumbbell, grab the dumbbell from both sides, hold it, and go. Every time you swing up, you're going to exhale. Again, the point that I was making, my feet are firmly grounded on my heels, so even though my toes are there, I can still wiggle my toes. Purpose, strong posterior chain activation. Right? Grab your dumbbells. Try 5 reps of dual dumbbell swings. And if you can't do it with dual dumbbell, you can either reduce the weight or just pick one dumbbell and try it with single dumbbell as well. I'm just going to wipe off some sweat in the meanwhile before we get started with the workout. Okay, so pretty simple, right? 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, 2 movements, 6 sets. 6 sets in the sense, it's basically going to be 3 sets of each. So it's going to be a total of 6 minutes. Okay, is everyone ready? Let's get started then. All right, on the count of 3, 2, 1, and go. 1.5 squat for 40 seconds. Every time you stand up, exhale. That's it. Move at a very smooth pace. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to go too slow. So every time you stand up, take a small pause and repeat. That's it. I promise you'll feel it at the end of 40 seconds that it was sufficient. So don't go fast. 40 seconds is very deceptive. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That's it. The first round will feel easy. The moment you're going to start off with your dumbbell swings, you're going to feel all the blood flowing into your lower body. So trust me, 6 minutes is going to be sufficient. All right? Get the dumbbells. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, weight on your heels. Back straight. Exhale every time you swing forward. If it's getting extremely challenging, you can just use one dumbbell as well. Okay, 20 seconds up. Keep moving. If you get tired, you can hold the dumbbells at the side. Take a small break. 10 more seconds to go. And let's go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. See, told you, swings are super deceptive as a movement. Feels very easy, but because of the sheer speed and the musculature getting involved, it's a lethal movement for your body. Right? Okay, time starts. Squats. Have a look at it from the side. Your back should not round at the bottom. Should not happen something like this. Okay, keep your back straight. If you can't squat all the way down, that's fine. Just go down till where you can keep your back straight and do a 1.5 squat there as well. Keep moving and done. Good job, guys. I'm sure you too are feeling out of breath. We're left with 1.5 rounds of this movement now. Practically 3 minutes, and then we should be done. Right? Let's go. That's it. Focus on that. If you're feeling tired, take a small break. Let your hamstrings recover. Let your glutes recover. Let your lower body recover. And then get back at it once again. 10 more seconds. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. I know it's not easy, specifically to get yourself out of inertia where we love just lying down, right? Nobody loves to stand up and hustle. It takes effort to get it done. So good job on that. But we are not done yet. Let's go. Keep moving. That's it, guys. Make sure your knees are in line with your toes. Weight is on your heel. Back straight. And you're starting your squat with your hips and not your knees. And done. Great job. Last 40 seconds. So I know it's going to be challenging. So this is how we're going to kill it. 15 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and then 15 more seconds of work finally. All right, let's go. Okay, that was 15 seconds. I'm just going to keep it down because my forearms are already way too pumped. Right? Okay, let's go back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. Give a big round of applause to yourselves. This definitely wasn't easy. Primarily focused on all the large muscles that you could use in a workout. We used our quads, we used our glutes, we used our hamstrings, we used our shoulders, biceps, triceps, rhomboid, scap. So it's going to be super effective. As you can clearly see from the amount of sweat I am able to release, and I'm sure it's been pretty tough for you as well. Take a minute, just walk around, have some water, recover, and then we'll get started with our cool down. If it's too much and your heart rate is not coming down properly, you can sit down on your knees and take 10 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent job, guys. See, 10 deep breaths and your heart rate is all under control, right? So we're going to get started with our stretching immediately. We've done a good bunch of movements for our triceps, so we're going to get started with an armless prayer. So for that, I want you to go back, sit down on your knees, get your hips on your ankles, get your arms straight forward, lie down. From here, I want you to keep your elbows on the mat, get your upper arm back on your upper back, and try and press the elbow down to the floor. Alright? And hold this stretch for 60 seconds because it's going to help you with your lats, triceps, scap, and rhomboid. Everything. Just hold, hang in there. And keep breathing while you're doing this, right? With every exhale, try and go deeper into the stretch. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Let's stop it at 30 and move ahead to our next stretch. Scapula stretch. For the scapula stretch, so there are multiple stretches that you can do, but I want you guys to try something new today because we are almost out of breath. We want to sit down and still get a stretch. So I want you to sit down on your ankles, open your arms wide open. From there, I want you to cross the arms over and hug yourself. All right, while you do this, if you can see, I can get my arms all the way back to my wings. Okay, so you're going to take it all the way back behind your rotator cuff and stay there. And while you're doing this, keep breathing. Almost there, guys. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Last one. Because we did a bunch, in fact, quite a few reps of dumbbell swings, our hamstrings are on fire, right? So we want to make sure that we get a good stretch for our hamstrings. And at the same time, because we did a lot of pressing, we also want something for our front deltoid as well as our core. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds of downward dog to cobra. Okay, let me just move the dumbbell ahead and get into a downward dog position first. When you get into a downward dog, make sure your heels are in contact with the floor. From there, just flow into a cobra and back into a downward dog. Flow into a cobra, back into downward dog. Just keep moving for 30 seconds. Okay, and that's it. Excellent job, guys. I think it was a great session, full body. We did some squats, we did some dumbbell swings, Arnold's press, Zottman curls, crush grip row, and lateral raises, right? Worked on almost every muscle in the body. Apart from that, make sure you're hydrating yourself well, right? You're going to be sweating a lot during the workout, during the entire day. Try to have at least 8 to 10 glasses of water. Recover well, sleep well. How much ever you train, as long as you don't recover, your body is not going to just improve, right? So you want to make sure that you focus on all the other aspects as well. If you're someone who keeps posting your workout on social media, do remember to tag us on Instagram at @CultFit official. You can also post these content onto our Facebook group, Stronger Together with Cult. Right? That's the end of the workout. That's it from my end. I'll see you on the other side with another dumbbell strength workout for all of you. On the count of 3, 2, 1, we know we all do the ritual. On the count of 3, 2, 1, we're going to say we are Cult. Today, because it was a full body workout, I'm going to give you your choice of doing whatever you like. All right, get ready. On the count of 3, 2, 1, we are Cult.
For more workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, We Are Cult.